Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Momo and today is the second video to recap my 3-month monk mode calendar. I just want to record my progress. It's been 3 weeks, and so monk mode is when I give myself a schedule of precise schedule of what I'm going to do in a day for 3 months straight, and I set like my goal. I set my goals about there's 7 goals I have to achieve at the end of 3 months. And I quit social media, thank God, one of the best decisions I ever made for my life. And I just want to share with you the experience. So it's been 3 weeks, and I would say that this is it's the most obvious progress I ever seen in my life. I am someone who often bailed on the word discipline. I hate that word. I feel like my life is about joy and fun and about pursuing this sensation and dopamine hit and the high. I want the high, you know. And for most part of my life, for over decades, I have failed so many goal setting. I have not been able to achieve my goal, and then I feel terrible about myself, and then I go back in the same loop. And monk mode had taught me one thing, even though it's just 3 weeks, that the most important thing in building a habit and in achieving your goal is the ability to do repetitive things that is quite boring, mundane, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna go anywhere. I want to share why I failed before. I failed because I think intensity equal fast result. It's not. Intensity couldn't beat consistency on a mundane, easy task that you do every day. For example, I set myself to work out every day, but only 20 minutes a day. And I want to run 2 days a week, but only 1 laps around my house, which is like 0.5 mile. It's very easy. And it has to be easy, otherwise I wouldn't do it. I would get discouraged. When the task is too hard, for most people as well, like people who fail at goal setting because they're setting that task too hard. It has to be easy to moderate. It has to be challenging in some way, but it has to be easy. It doesn't feel like a burden on your mind. So let's say I want to meditate every day, but I didn't set it for 10 minutes even. I set it for 1 minute a day. Just 1 minute. Breathe in, breathe out, and be here in the now. It ends up that I meditate every day for at least 30 minutes a day. Someday I did it an hour, because I do have a time and ability and skill to do it. I only have to start. It's the practice of starting. The start is the ignition, you know. It's the ignition that could start a fire, that could become like a forest fire, that could cause such a great impact in your life and the world. But it's so mundane, repetitive, and boring. A lot of my friends who stuck in a loop, they couldn't change themselves even though they want to. They fail at achieving that goal. It's because they only think about the intensity. They don't think about the consistency. They look down at the small, boring, mundane tasks in every day. If I say, hey, try journaling. You want to be a writer? Try write for 5 minutes a day. They will laugh. They will be like, what's 5 minutes a day gonna do? Well, if you look at a lot of videos of like a famous writer, they're just free write every day. And 5 minutes a day is a start. It's to practice starting that matters. In order to succeed in habit building, I want to share with you 2 things. The first thing is consistency. The second is the system. This habit you want to build, you have to do it every day. Every day. And the system is how easy it is. It's depend on your willingness. It's depend on your motivation. It's depend on your schedule, your day-to-day life. I really believe it has to be easy enough, and it has to be attainable. if you haven't read the book, The Atomic Habit is a very famous book. You should get a book, or I listened to an audio book, and I bought it like 2 years ago, and I re-listened to it because it's about repetition. You can learn and you can have a knowledge, but if you don't repeat that knowledge and you don't take it into your life and really practice it, it's just not gonna get your result. So to make it obvious, I bought a huge tracker. I bought a huge calendar. At the end of the day, I will check box of my given task if I finish it or not, and then I would write what I'm going to do on the next day. And I think I checked 80% of my box already for 3 weeks, and I think in 2 weeks your brain starting to build a new habit, start getting to used to the habit that you give them. I still have 2 more months and a week to go, and I'm so excited to see what happened at the end of 3 months. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, good night, and see you in the next video.